Wrong stories and new lessons can't trick us because what Jesus did is all done. Let's remember what Galatians 1:8-9 says about wrong stories. It's the most important part of believing in Jesus. This happened more than 2,000 years ago, and it was a very big moment for everyone. On that important day, Jesus, who is God's Son, chose to give his life to help people get close to God again. He did this because he loved everyone so much without asking for anything back. It shows how much he wanted to save people. What Jesus did wasn't just a sad story, it showed he was on a special mission from God. When he was on the cross, every breath he took and every drop of his blood showed how much he loved people, and that his love would never break. His last moments are remembered by the words in John chapter 19 verse 30. It is finished, which means, it's all done. These words meant his job on earth was done, and what the old stories in the Bible said would happen came true. Even when he was in a lot of pain, Jesus stayed strong. That means he was strong and didn't give up. What he did wasn't just something that happened to his body, it was a big win against bad things and even death. By going through the pain on the cross, he opened the way for everyone who believes to be saved. His pain was the way to make things right, a free gift for all people, and all you need to get it is to believe. No other stories, special messengers, or rules are needed. The cross is a sign of the biggest thing Jesus did for us. It reminds us that his love is so big, it has no end, and his job was to fix the broken friendship between God and people. What he did is important forever, and it gives hope, and makes people feel sure all over the world for many, many years. Jesus told us that some people would come and tell wrong things, Matthew 24:24. Only Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life, John 14:6. We don't need any other special messengers. When we talk about how Jesus saved us, we often say it was perfect and all done. Not like jobs we do in the world. His job on the cross didn't need anything else added to it. When Jesus was on the cross, it wasn't just something that happened a long time ago, it was God stepping in to change things for all people. That was when Jesus took all the bad things in the world onto himself and made a way for people who believe to live forever. What he did is so important, it's hard to find words for it. The book of Galatians chapter 1 verses 6-9 tells us not to listen to a different story and says that what Jesus did is enough. What he did on the cross is all done and perfect. We don't need to add our own work or other lessons to it, it's all finished just as it is, with its own reason and strength. Because he died and came back to life, Jesus won against bad things and death. He offers us forgiveness and a life that never ends. This wasn't just a quick fix, it was a forever answer to the problem of doing wrong things. What he did was the biggest act of love, made to bring people back together with God, who made them. That Jesus finished the job of saving us is a really important part of what Christians believe. It helps people who believe know that trusting in Jesus is all they need, and they don't need anything else to be saved. Knowing this brings peace and makes them feel sure, because their forever future is safe because of what he did perfectly. What Jesus did on the cross gives us a lot of hope. In a world that is often mixed up and not sure, what he did out of love is like a bright light showing the way. The cross reminds us that no matter what is happening, hope is always close by. This hope isn't just for a little while, it's forever, and it comes from the promise that we can be saved and live forever. What Jesus did also brings peace. This peace isn't just when there's no fighting, it's a deep, lasting calm that comes from knowing you have a place in God's big plan. Because of what he did, Jesus made people friends with God again, and brought peace back to that broken friendship. This peace is so good it's hard to understand, and it helps us feel better when things are tough. The hope and peace we get from what Jesus did can change our lives. They give us strength to face hard things in life with bravery and to keep going. People who believe are told to give their worries to him because they know he cares a lot about every single one of them. Knowing this makes us feel very comforted and happy. In a world where people are looking for meaning and to feel safe, the hope and peace we find in what Jesus did show how much he loves us, and that his love lasts forever. They remind people who believe that they are never alone and their lives are held safe by the forever promise of being saved. What Jesus did on the cross gives comfort and peace to all kinds of people. No matter where you come from or what's happening, his message of love and being saved is for everyone. It talks to the deepest part of being a person, and shows a way to go forward in a world that often feels sad and divided. The message of what Jesus did is that everything is finished. Like it says in John chapter 19 verse 30, his job on the cross was all done. We don't need any other sacrifices or extra lessons. Galatians chapter 1 verses 6 to 9 says the same thing and tells us not to listen to other stories. What Jesus did is enough. It gives us a full way to be friends with God again. For people all over the world, what Jesus did gives a strong base for hope and belief. It goes beyond different countries and languages and brings people who believe together in the shared promise of a life that never ends. This message that everything is finished and complete shows how strong his love is and how deep what he did for us was. In conclusion, when Jesus saved us, it was a complete and perfect thing he did. Nothing needs to be added to it. It offers a finished way to a life that never ends. What he did on the cross is a message for everyone, bringing hope, peace, and comfort. It speaks to people's hearts and shows a way forward in believing. His words, "It is finished," still mean a lot today. They remind people who believe that his love and kindness are all they need.